What's going on, people? It is the opinionated Gunnar, aka DOG. Hope you guys are staying safe and well out there. Just want to clarify as well. I do apologize for not having my player and manager ratings for the Sheffield United versus Arsenal game. It's been an extremely busy week for me, so I do apologize. But long story short, anyway, everyone got a 10. So, let's just keep it short and sweet with that. But again, I do apologize for that. And boy, tomorrow is the big one. It is do or die for Arsenal. It's Slavia Prague versus Arsenal, second leg, quarterfinals of the Europa League. We cannot F this up. We cannot F this up. I'm just going to start off like that. We cannot F this up. Because if we do, I'm going to be on here tomorrow and I'm going to be telling every single one of you guys that I'm going to be pushing out hashtag the Parteta. Whether it's one-way coach, whether it's one-way train ticket, whether it's one-way plane tickets, I don't give a monkeys. The guy will have to go. I won't be speaking about no tactics tomorrow. If that's the case, I'm going to lay into everybody. I don't give a monkeys. But let's just hope. Let's just hope. I don't need to do that. But it's a big game, man. It's a really big game. We have to be finishing our dinner this time. Lacazette had a glorious chance. Saka had a glorious chance. Aubameyang had a chance when he came on. We need to be scoring these now, especially bearing in mind that we are the away team in this situation now. So it counts for a lot more. But let's just get into a few things as well before I start off the predicted Arteta lineup. Saka and Smith Rowe are back in full training, which is a positive for us. The Saka situation wasn't as serious as we thought. Smith Rowe's back from his ankle injury, which is good. Odegaard is still a doubt. Aubameyang, I don't think he was in full training. I don't think he trained at all. So that might be a blow to us, but hopefully though, with Saka coming back, Smith Rowe possibly playing a part, it should be a positive thing for us. But let's just get into who I think Arteta will select. Start off in goal, Leno, no more to be said there. On the right, I think he will give the nod to Chambers. I think he will. I think Chambers has been decent, to be fair, since he's come back from his own injury. He's been okay, isn't it? I can't really say anything more about that. He has been good defensively too, so that's the most important part for me. The centre-back partnerships, it'll be Holding and Gabriel. It's a pretty obvious one. Left back, even though, Xhaka was decent against Sheffield United, Sheffield United had absolutely nothing for us. So instead of Xhaka playing there, Saka will be the left back for me. Midfield partnership, I think it will be Xhaka and Partey, which is pretty obvious. And then on the right, Pepe surely has to be playing. He has to be, surely. Pepe on the right. I think Arteta, knowing Arteta, if Emil Smith Rowe is fit, he'll play him as the number 10. Then on the left, considering that Aubameyang hasn't been available, I think William will play. I think William will play as the left winger. I do believe so. I think there is some lack of trust in Martinelli still. Don't understand why, but it is what it is, man. And then up top, we'll have Lacazette, man. Lacazette starts up top. He's been on form. Can't really complain with that. So just to clarify who I think Arteta will play, it'll be Leno in goal, Chambers right back, Holding and Gabriel as the centre-backs, Saka as the left back. Then we have Xhaka and Partey in the midfield. Then on the right, we'll have Pepe. Then in the middle, we'll have Emile Smith-Rowe. Then on the left, we'll have Willian. And then up top, we'll have Lacazette. Just still a decent team. Still a decent team. I would obviously still have Martinelli playing there on the left. But, you know, I think Arteta does trust Willian more. I'm guessing it's probably because he's a more experienced head. You know, he's been there and done that in the Champions League, Europa League, and stuff like that. Still not the right decision for me, but it is what it is. But let's get into who I think we should be starting. Leno is obviously in goal. For me, I would give the nod to Chambers too, man. I think Chambers has been decent, man. I think Chambers has been decent. I have no complaints, really. He's defended really well for me. You know, there's been times where I've been noticing, you know, with Callum Chambers, like he'll slide in for the tackle. Like he wants to try and make that block. So I'm playing Chambers, man. I'm playing him straight. Holding and Gabriel, it's pretty much a given. Then left back, I would have Saka there as the left back. The midfield partnership, I'll obviously have Xhaka and Partey. Then on the right, I'd have Pepe. In the middle, you know what? It might be a bit of a controversial one, man, but I would have Dani Ceballos playing there as the number 10. Reason being is because Emile Smith-Rowe, man, we have to wrap this guy up, man. I just really believe that he's injury prone, man, and I don't want him coming back so soon, then getting injured again. And supposing we do, you know, go further into the competition, we'll need the likes of Smith-Rowe, we'll need the likes of Odegaard, you know. So I would be easing Emile Smith-Rowe in personally, even if he is classified as fit. I just don't want to take that risk with Emile Smith-Rowe personally. And then on the left, I'd have Martinelli. Martinelli and Saka will cause all types of danger on that left-hand side. It would be ridiculous, essentially. And then up top, I'd have Lacazette, man. Lacazette, he's been on form. You know, he's been sharp, man. Lacazette, he's really stood up when we've needed players to do that. You know, I can't really complain with Lacazette at the moment. He didn't finish his dinner against Slavia Prague in the first leg, but hopefully, you know, with his 2 goals against Sheffield United on the weekend, hopefully he can bring that form into this game as well. So just to clarify who I would start, I would have Leno in goal, Chambers as the right back, Holding and Gabriel as the centre-backs, with Saka as the left-back, and then the midfield partnership of Xhaka and Partey. Then on the right, I'd have Pepe. In the middle, I would have Dani Ceballos. And on the left, I'd have Martinelli. And then up top, I'd have Lacazette. So pretty much the same squad that started against Sheffield United. Yeah, honestly, I thought, you know, Dani Ceballos, for me, was excellent in that game against Sheffield United. Albeit that Sheffield United were absolutely just an abomination. They were just pathetic. You know, they played like they were relegated. But I just don't want to personally risk it with Emile Smith-Rowe. Honestly, I don't want to be doing that. I'd rather take the risk with Saka than Emile Smith-Rowe. Emile Smith-Rowe, yeah, it's clear that he is a bit injury prone, man, unfortunately. And you know what also as well, just to mention, Ceballos is good off the ball. Obviously, he's had those stinkers throughout the weeks, but off the ball, at least he wants to try and get the ball back and stuff like that. Let's just hope that if he does play, Just don't effing lose the ball in vital positions, mate. Don't do it. Keep things very simple. If we keep things simple, the game becomes simple, we get the win. It's as simple as that. It is really as simple as that. Keep it simple. Play to your strengths. Saka will be out wide on the left. If Martinelli plays, it'll be the same thing. Expose Slavia Prague there. Expose them. You know, they won't be able to handle, if Martinelli plays, Martinelli and Saka. That's very dangerous. You know, Pepe, he's been making an impact for me. I think Pepe's been doing really well. He needs to continue that form in this game. You know, he got the goal for us against Slavia Prague in the first leg. He should keep that momentum going for sure. Yeah, that's pretty much my team, man. Yeah, let's just get straight into the score predictions with that being said. With everything I've just said, really. My brain, I can't lie, believes that it will be a draw where it will go to penalties. But I'm going to go with my heart, man. I'm going to go with a 2-1 win to Arsenal. I think they're not going to be able to deal with the pace of Saka, deal with the fluid passing from our front four, essentially, of Pepe, whether it's Danny Ceballos or Emile Smith-Rowe. Hopefully Martinelli on the left. And then obviously Lacazette, you know, plays his role, whether he's playing as some kind of inverted midfielder or whatever. You know, Lacazette always plays his role there. But the main focus is that we're switched on. If we're not switched on, the game is over. The game is over. I'm telling you. From the beginning, get at Slavia Prague. No wasting time. If it means that you're going to be predictable and getting it out to that left side, so be it. Even if they try to double up on Saka, these players still won't know what to do against Saka. I'm telling you, they won't know what to do against him. They won't. Because his pace alone is a problem. And this is why I would also like to have Martinelli playing there, because two of them together against Slavia Prague is going to cause them all kinds of problems. Willian doesn't provide anything in that sense. I don't know. In fact, I don't really know what Willian provides, really. Not to say he's been terrible. Well, the majority of the season, to be fair, Willian's been terrible. But the last few ones, you know, he's done his part, isn't it? But in terms of bringing goals and assists, no, I wouldn't be playing Willian, I'm afraid. And I just want Arteta to just start your best team. Don't do all of this Tinkerman rubbish where you start bringing on players 60 to 70 minutes. There's no point in being reactive, or reactionary. Get on the front foot from the jump. Start your best team from the jump. No wasting motion. And really, what I want Arteta to really do is really motivate these players. Really motivate them to understand that you are essentially a few games away from being in the Europa League final, which ultimately means you are a few games away from being in the Champions League next season. Arteta needs to motivate these players. He needs to do that. That is, in fact, that is the least that Arteta can do. That is the least he could do. You know, the selection has to be on point, but the motivation has to be spot on. Because sometimes these players don't want to turn up. It's the truth. They don't want to do it. So, yeah, let's just hope, man. Let's just hope I'm not on a madness come tomorrow. Like, I'm not gonna be on no rants, no nothing. I just, you know what? Just get the win by any means necessary. I don't care. I don't care. Just make sure you go through, do your job, on to that next game in the Europa League. And then, yeah, man, happy days, man. Happy days. But I'm going to cut the video there. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. Turn on the notifications and all that other good stuff. I'll see you guys in the post-match review tomorrow. Take care. Peace.